Do you ever truly see people as they really are? Or do you see only the mask they choose to wear? That smile, that polite nod, maybe it's not what it seems. Perhaps it's just a curtain hiding the truth. The world, it's not as simple as it appears. Everywhere you look, people are performing. Every greeting, every compliment, every how are you, sometimes carries a secret, a motive, a hidden agenda. Every day, without realizing it, we walk among masks. Smiles that conceal frustration, words that hide fear, gestures that hide selfishness. Have you ever wondered how many of the people around you are pretending? How many smiles are genuine? And how many are carefully crafted illusions? Today, we are going to peel back those masks to see what lies beneath. And maybe, just maybe, you will never look at the world the same way again. They smile at you. They nod. They say, I understand. Polite words, gentle tones, warmth, or so it seems. But what if that kindness, that soft, comforting voice, is not what it appears to be? What if it hides something else? A thought, a calculation, a careful plan. Have you ever noticed? A smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes. A nod that feels rehearsed. A compliment that feels just a little too smooth. Kindness, in today's world, is not always compassion. It can be a tool, a currency, a way to influence, to control, to survive. Most people don't even realize they're doing it. They think they are being nice. But sometimes, the mask has already taken over. Why do people pretend to be kind? It's not always because they are evil. Most often, it is fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of losing control. Fear that if others saw who they truly are, they would leave. So they build a mask that fits so perfectly, they forget what's underneath. Have you ever felt that your words were not entirely your own? That your smile hid something you didn't even remember anymore? People pretend because it feels safe, because it keeps the peace, because revealing themselves feels too risky. But the longer the mask stays on, the more they lose sight of who they truly are. And that is the quiet tragedy behind every polite smile. People don't pretend to be kind because they are evil. Most of the time, it's fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of losing control. Fear that if others saw their true self, they would walk away. So they craft a mask that smiles, nods, and agrees, while hiding every doubt, every insecurity, every truth. Have you ever felt the tension when your words don't match your heart? When your smile feels like a costume, and the real you is trapped underneath? People wear their masks to survive, to protect themselves. But the longer they wear it, the more they forget what's underneath. The mask feels safe. It feels familiar. It feels comfortable. But there's a cost. Every fake smile, every word that isn't yours, eats away a little piece of who you are. Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, is this really me? Or just the mask I've been wearing for everyone else? And then one day, you realize you've been performing for so long that the mask has become part of you. Not just a mask, but the version of yourself the world sees. And that is the danger. Not the mask itself, but the way it slowly consumes your true self. From the moment we are children, we are taught to be nice. Not honest, not real. Just nice. We learn that speaking the truth often creates tension. But politeness keeps the peace. So we hide our opinions. We hide our frustrations. We hide ourselves. Think about it. How many times have you laughed at a joke you didn't find funny, or nodded at an opinion you disagreed with? Every little act of politeness is a brick in the invisible prison around your true self. Every how are you without meaning, every forced compliment, every fake laugh, all of it shapes the walls we live behind. And slowly, over the years, we forget what it feels like to be truly ourselves. People do not pretend to be kind because they are evil. They do it because they are afraid. Afraid of rejection. Afraid of losing control. Afraid that if others saw who they truly are, they would leave. So we craft a mask. We wear it so long that eventually it becomes part of us. We forget the person we were beneath it. Have you ever felt that your words are not entirely yours? That your smile is rehearsed? And your emotions carefully measured? Pretending feels safe. It keeps the world calm. It keeps people close. But the cost is your true self.